Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Matt, aka Thanatos, and I am live. This is happening. Don't worry about what's going on over here. It's a train wreck. um, if you were watching this replay, I appreciate it. And if you were here live, thanks for hanging out. I already had some people waiting. Hulk Nuts, 9/11 Comics and Deadlifts was the first guy in the chat. We also have Comic Books NYC here and Good as Gold. Gorilla Garage just showed up. So, hey, what's going on, everybody? I have just had stacks of boxes slowly building. I cut most of them open last night just because it's exhausting to cut open boxes on camera and trying to avoid all the loud noises and stuff. Hopefully you guys hear me. Hey, what's going on, White Whale Comics? It's good to see you. So yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comics, 1 CGC book, and I have a Kickstarter box that I got. I've already cut this open, but I haven't opened it and looked at anything in it. There's a chance for a, I'll go over that when the time comes. Actually, quite a few keys today. My collecting habits have slowly kind of changed. I don't buy very many new books. I mean, I do actually, but I try to pick up more of like just kind of keys-ish. That's right, Comics Bueller. There are some good books today. You guys saw that 15% off coupon right before Black Friday, right before Thanksgiving from eBay, and I took full advantage. I maxed that 15% coupon off completely. So, hey, good to see you, Ben96873, Daniel Marshall, from Englewood, right up the street. From Heroes to Icons, JD, Bake the Snake. Good to see you all. Yeah, so I have the big CGC reveal. There will be some Green Lantern, #1. I have some key issues that I have to blame Alec, John's Comics with Kids, and I got issues for, and just some random stuff. No, there will be no makeup tonight. Melody is not here for that. We're going to try to move away from the makeup scene. the makeup channel I don't think is for I don't think it's for me. And yes, we will hype up the cut White Whale Comics. We have got a lot of stuff going on, so let's I guess get right into it. So it wouldn't be, I don't think, my channel obviously being Green Lantern, we got to start with some Green Lantern #1. These were the 2 copies that I wanted the most, and they are the last copies that I end up getting. They just took forever in the mail. But this is Green Lantern #1, the Frankie's Comics variant, drawn by Francesco Mattina, and they are beautiful. These are some good-looking comics. I mean, I'm not a big fan of a lot of Green Lantern covers. I feel like they don't get the best artists sometimes. But I am a huge Francesco Mattina fan. I am sorry if you hear the ambulance in the background, or a fire truck. It might be a fire truck. I don't know. Bloop, bloop. But look at. Oh my God, he's like gritty and mad. Pretty crazy. So those are 2. Oh, and I guess I should show you guys. When I was younger, I have a friend that's actually living in Denver now, and for one of his birthdays when we were in high school, we knew he was a Green Lantern fan. At that time, I was kind of a closet nerd. I didn't really tell anybody that I collected comics or read comics, and so we went to a comic shop and we found this limited edition watch, a Green Lantern watch, and I remember thinking like, dang, I really want that watch, but I didn't want to tell anybody. I don't know why I was so ashamed of reading comics. So years later, I see one on a website, because they sell for like almost $200 on eBay. But I found it on a like Etsy type website for $40 because it didn't have a box and it's used, and my wrist is way too fat for it. but such a cool little fossil. It's a fossil watch, and it's limited to 2,000, and it's called the Emerald Gladiator Fossil Limited Edition, and it's number 560 out of 2,000. So kind of a cool little watch there. From heroes to icons. I mean, you don't need it. You guys all saw the TJ A-OK. Like, nobody should send me anything for at least forever. He has done all the gift giving I will ever need. Hey, what's going on, Tony Sanders? Good to see you. Yeah, I plan on going and taking it and trying to get a bigger band. I'm sure Fossil can hook that up, but right now, like, it is tight. It is tight. But I did realize that on the Samsung Gear, the Gear S3, they actually have Green Lantern watch faces, so that's kind of cool. All right, back to the comics. Sorry, I'm getting super distracted. All kinds of crazy. Oh, that's pretty cool. An AF-15 fossil watch. I'm gonna have to look that up. Comic Books NYC. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna blame. This is gonna be the blame New Comic Book Day, because I would never have read this comic otherwise, but I had to go out and get it because it's a cool cover, and I have a lot of I don't know. I'm really excited about this series, a lot more than I probably should be. I picked up the Scotty Young 1 in 20, I believe, Middle West cover, and this is minty fresh. So I will probably be sending this to CGC. But definitely a nice little cover there. I love the like the childish, scary tornado thing. I picked this, like, if you go on eBay right now, unfortunately, these are probably like $70-ish. That's what they kind of average. Like auction wise, they end in the 60s. Like right after we did New Comic Book Day, I was like, I need this book. And so when I went on there, they had one book for a best offer of like $55. And I was like, I don't even care about the best offer. I'm just gonna pick it up. So I picked it up for I think 55, which seems kind of reasonable considering what they're selling for now. Yeah, we've all talked about the speculation market and why books that come out like the day after they come out, they're 2 or 3 times the cost. But I can understand having read the first book and kind of having that excitement for it. I didn't mind paying the premium for it. Hey, what's going on, Los? I hope I'm not missing anybody. Dak Hammer, that's a pretty sweet name. I like your name, Dak Hammer. Sorry, that was really random. All right, and we're gonna keep going. I picked up a copy of Rags #1. I'm not gonna lie, I read this first issue, and it's wild. It's just a naked redheaded ex-Marine fighting zombies, and I don't know if I want to. There's really no spoilers. Issue 2 I haven't read yet, but sounds like she's gonna try to get to a shopping mall to get some freaking clothes. You're not a fan of Rags or of Middle West? Because I really liked the art in Rags. Former Marine, yes. Oh, wait, are you a former Marine, Hulk Nuts? Because if you are, thank you for your service. I appreciate that. Yeah, the boobs are definitely there. They're all censored in this issue. I don't know, like, there's a bunch of different prints. I got this for like $15 online, mostly because there was so much hype about it. I had to kind of just pick it up to read it. You can get a digital copy of this, I think, for like $1 online. But it's a zombie story, and it's a zombie story with a former Marine who is wearing a bikini, and I'm totally cool with that. Plus, she's got a sick American sleeve. The model for Rags is actually, or I'm guessing Liz Finnegan's is the face of Rags, or a face of, I forgot what her name is already, but that. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, I know there's a couple different printings. Like I think when I bought this, it said that it was the self-published printing. There is also a first printing from Antarctic Press. So a bunch of different options out there. If you find the Virgin variant, that is a very expensive comic. I will not be going for that. I don't think it's that important to my collection. But I do like this cover and having it. Gee, something crazy's going on out there. Hey, what's going on, Wingnut and Genome Presents? Oh, I don't know what. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Okay, well, apparently that needs a new bag and board. And then I picked up a Thanos number 13, the first print, with the news that Cosmic Ghost Rider is going to be probably take a lead in the new Guardians of the Galaxy. I figured now was a good opportunity. It's kind of slowed down in like the value, so I picked this up for a fairly good price. First appearance of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. I mean, you guys know that I'm not. This is talking about White Whale Comics. This is a book about a character that I don't really care too much about, but it's still a key issue, so I feel like I had to have it. I really don't. I don't need to have this. I just now I do. So there you have it. Look at that. I have Thanos 13. I actually haven't even read this series, so I really should pick it up because everybody and their mother is losing their mind over Donny Cates and his storytelling. So I'm going to save the Grail until the end. And you guys will probably lose their mind. Maybe not. So I did the Kickstarter for Brian Pulido's Lady Death. I don't know if you guys saw that on Kickstarter, but it was awesome. It's Lady Death Nightmare Symphony #1. It is a graphic novel, 48-page graphic novel by Coffin Comics. And the cover art is by Diego Bernard, Alison Rodriguez, and Cici de la Cruz. So I have it, and I bought this is going to be really loud because that's a lot of bubble wrap I was expecting. I picked up I think the $39 or more pledge because it came with a Lady Death print by Art Germ. Hey, what's going on, Rag 718? Good to see you. Which is amazing. If you guys haven't seen the Lady Death Art Germ print, you'll see it because I'm going to show it to you. But it's super sick. Drive safe, White Whale. Hey, We Love Comics. Good to see you. I spent a lot of time last night watching your videos, so is it germ free? There's a few germs in it. But yeah, so I picked up the Art Germ print and Kickstarter edition, which comes with a full color 11 by 17 Lady Death print by Art Germ. It should come with a digital copy of Nightmare Symphony and like the actual comic, and that's it. And then you're kind of hoping for a golden ticket, which would get you a one Lady Death Nightmare Symphony #1 Metal Legend Edition with art by Art Germ, which is only 13 copies made. Wow, that print is pretty heavy duty. All right, so we have and I think because this went above and beyond what they were expecting, there were a bunch of extra little goodies that came with it. Sorry, extra loud. Dang, this Art Germ print is sick. All right, I'll save that. Let's see what we got in this little package here. Got a little, wow, there's all kinds of stuff in here. So this is Lady Death Nightmare Symphony. This is, wow, it's even signed. I didn't realize that. It's signed up here. I'm assuming this is signed by, yeah, maybe it's signed under De La Cruz, so maybe that's it. And then there's another book on the back. That's pretty cool. This chick has a big old Lady Death tattoo on her chest. I've actually never supported a comic book Kickstarter, but I mean, I used to read Lady Death a little bit when I was younger, not as much as like my Vampirilla and Red Sonja. So I guess we're hoping for this golden ticket somewhere in here. Wow, there's so much stuff in here. I haven't shown the Grail yet, by the way, guys, so if you're waiting for that, hang out a little longer. A Sworn pin. Sorry, that is not focusing at all. A Coffin Rules Sworn little wristband. The golden ticket Comics with Bueller is, if you get a golden ticket in your package, you get, there's only 10 of them, you'll get a this comic, but with the Art Germ cover on it. And it's the rarest Art Germ cover ever, because there are only 13 copies in existence. Got some pins. That's gone. That's gone forever. So that was a Lady Death pin. And you get a Coffin Comics pin. Are these guitar picks? You get some guitar picks. Those are sick. This is crazy. You get all kinds of stuff. A bookmark. A memorial card. A magnet. I don't want to show you this Art Germ stuff until after. So there's a bunch of Art Germ stuff in here. Just a whole bunch of commemorative cards. Like, these are like just cards. But the artwork is amazing. I don't know why I'm like, what's going on, guys? Like, I'm trying to show you guys. That's pretty sick. This was well worth the $39 that I pledged. This is pretty cool. It's like, it's a like metal. That's metal. Lady Death. A Lady Death ruler. Hey, what's going on, Gene? GPAP. A whole bunch of coffin code stickers with some Lady Death on it. More Lady Death. A little calendar. A Lady Death 15% off. LadyDeathStore.com. Another sick little print. Yes, so much swag. This is crazy. I'm going to go and assume that I did not get a golden ticket, which is, you know, there were tons of people. I hope I can see how much they raised. There were 2,363 backers, and it pledged $295,000 towards Lady Death Nightmare Symphony. So out of those 2,363 people, only 10 people were going to get that golden ticket. So I'm not mad. Got a sweet book to read. And then the big reason why I pledged the $39 was for this sick, absolutely sick Art Germ print. And this is also signed. I don't think it's signed by Art Germ, but I mean, maybe. Is that signed by Art Germ? It looks like the same kind of pen, that silver ink. You could pledge more, and they had like a premium print. I think it was like $99. Well, I guess if you only, yeah. Anyway, yeah, this was worth it 100%. Yeah, I feel like Kickstarter, I think comic book publishers or self-publishers are really seeing the benefit of Kickstarter, and they know that we'll, I feel like just like the comic YouTube community, we're all pretty supportive of artists and people that create content in general. So yeah, I mean, I hope to see more awesome stuff come out of Kickstarter, because I mean, the fact that they raised almost $300,000 for one graphic novel is super impressive. So great job, Brian Pulido. Excited to read that book. I might actually just buy it. Oh, yeah, it comes with a digital copy, so I will be reading the digital, and that will be kept safe. All right, the big reveal. We Love Comics. I'm pretty sure you did. I know I read it was someone's video where they talked about the 15% off before Thanksgiving. I know I just talked about every time you have like the breaking news videos, I always end up seeing them, and I'm like rushing to eBay to find something to buy. Dang it! So I have you to blame for this one as well as, but I maxed out that 15% off coupon. That plus a best offer, which I think I gave a best offer that was closer to GPA, netted me a Brave and the Bold number 28 in CGC 1.5 cream to off-white pages, the first appearance of the Justice League of America. And this, for a 1.5, you guys can see that presents super well. There's no crazy chunks missing out of it. The spine is pretty mashed. Pretty bad spine split. Honestly, you can't even see the staple there. There's no annotations up top, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. I know the back has a little chunk missing, and it's kind of gross, but I actually had a 3.0 in this that I sold to Alex the Comic Hoarder, mostly because it had a detached centerfold, I believe, and that was annotated. And I'm not the biggest fan of detached centerfolds. And I love this book. I love the Justice League. Cream to off-white pages, SWP Goat 99. So not the best page quality, but out of all the kind of Green Lantern key issues that I wanted, this was the one that I didn't need a high grade in. I'm completely okay with a 1.5 in this. I mean, this would be probably, I would call this a holy grail. It's the first appearance of the Justice League. I'm not gonna be like, I can't believe I didn't get a higher grade than that. But I love this cover. You see some of the original members of the Justice League here going at it with Starro. But yeah, this this is your fault. We love comics, but I appreciate it because I mean I got this under GPA. I think GPA for a 1.5 has been averaging a sale price of about 1,100, and I got this a little under 1,000. So a little bit of equity back in that book, and I imagine right now with the way that the Justice League movie kind of went, how it was reviewed, probably now is a good time to pick up a Brave and the Bold number 28 because I mean it's huge. This is the Avengers #1 of the DC universe, except I think that the Justice League is more important than the Avengers ever will be. Yeah, I said it. I'm not afraid. But this will be going up on my wall. I have my Green Lantern #7 signed by Joe Giella, Green Lantern #1, and my Showcase 22. And this is going in that 4th spot right there because this is one of my top 4 Green Lantern grails. So it's not blasphemy, JD. It's just the truth. Let's be real here. Everybody loves the Justice League. Maybe not the movie, but nobody's like, dang, Justice League is like, it's the Justice League. They don't make an Avengers for Robot Chicken, but they do make a Justice League one. So that is my haul. I will go over. So today was a pretty good haul. I mean, I've been sitting on these for about a week. So other than the awesome Art Germ prints and stuff, I also got a Thanos #13, which needs a new bag because this one is definitely ripped from the bottom. First appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider. I picked up a Rags #1. If you guys are looking for this on eBay, don't buy the $30+ ones. There are some for $15 to $20, or you just get it on like a digital copy for $3.99. Oh, Rag 718. That's funny. Should be called Jugs. Yo, this girl is fairly voluptuous, and I enjoyed the story. I mean, it's hot chick with guns plus zombies, so never mad about that. This I have to thank John's Comics with Kids. I got issues and White Whale Comics for making me, you know, go out and invest in Middle West #1. If you have not read this story, go out and pick it up. Issue 2, when it comes out, will probably be the first appearance of Farmer Gandalf. So definitely check out this book and go look. I believe it was on John's Comics with Kids channel that we did this. And look at the review that we did for New Comic Book Day Book Club for Middle West. And then I have the Francesco Mattina Green Lantern #1s from Frankie's Comics. And those, oh my God, I'm so excited. I really wish I knew where this staple was, though. That staple is gone. And then the big one, Brave and the Bold #28, the first appearance of the Justice League of America. So yeah, kind of a big day. Thanks everybody for showing up. I really appreciate it. I realize I haven't really been giving back. Like I think my last contest was probably like or giveaway was for my 250 subscriber. No, it was for my 500. I think it might have been for like 250 subs and 500 Instagram followers. So I'm thinking maybe when I hit something cool, I don't want to do like a 500, 700. I want to do like 777 or something. But if I ever get there, I will be doing a giveaway. I have lots of options. I guess I think I want to do some more, do like a CGC book or something. because you guys have made this hobby so fantastic for me, and I really enjoy doing all of this stuff. Upcoming, I still have a bunch of videos that are not comic book related. I built my computer and it's sitting here and it's working. I videotaped a lot of that. Melody helped me build it. I have that. I have a hot air balloon trip that I videotaped that I haven't edited yet. Daniel Marshall and I are going to go hit up Mile High Comics and we'll videotape that. And then Whitewell Comics and I are doing a series that's going to start hopefully in the next week or two. It was supposed to be this Sunday, but I think our timing's not going to work out too well. So that is coming up, but it is going to be called The Cut. There's a lot of people with contests going. So Tony, you are in a perpetual, I have a little post-it note with all the contests that I needed to do support videos for. We will not be cutting people. We love comics, but we will be attempting to cut down our collection by making choices. We will be going through comics and using the audience to help decide what comics we should keep in our collection, what comics we should maybe sell or slab, or comics that you just want to keep for reading, stuff like that. And it kind of take an in-depth look at our collecting habits, what makes us buy books like Thanos number 13 that I don't actually need, but somehow I ended up with. That's right. If they say sell, you should cut them. Right now, Longbox Love Affair has a contest. Today is Whitewell Comics' last day for his contest. So if you haven't yet, I haven't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Alec. Maybe later tonight I can send you one. JD has a nope. JD's contest is over, but I am gonna make a video still for that. So go sub up JD. Tony Sanders is in the perpetual contest going on. I think his next one is due 6 December. Simon Comics is due 1 December. I'm sure there's more, but We Love Comics has a contest too for a free comic poster. I will have to go. I don't know if I saw that video. We Love Comics also just started a tag project, which I thought was awesome. I got to see that live video. Like, it was like in the middle of the night. What were you even doing awake? It was just crazy. Comic Books NYC, I don't even understand how you were only at 100 subs. Go sub him up. I keep telling you guys that I had a list of all these guys. Oh, I found it. Channels to shout out. Go check out Kingpen Comics. Last I checked, he was under 100, which is crazy. Los is a busy guy. He's got his kids and stuff, and so a lot of his videos are contest entries, but that's still good content. You know, that's still supporting, and he's always in our chats and stuff. He was at like 21 subs, so go find Los, go sub him up. TJ Watson is still around that 200 mark. That's crazy. I'm gonna have TJ on soon. I know he's gonna have some. I don't know if it's gonna be an unboxing or whatnot, but we'll be doing some live stuff coming up. TJ Watson, the Slab Dragon, should be above me. He has the craziest collection, so go sub him up. I put in here Mr. Roboto was under 100 last time I checked, so We Love Comics. Go sub up We Love Comics. He always has great content. I have on here Rogue 121, Spidey Fan. If I am not seeing your videos, I'm pretty terrible sometimes at catching people's videos. And you are under probably, I don't know, 250 subs, comment down below, and I will definitely try giving you guys some shout outs and watching some of your videos. Another guy that I really liked that I saw fairly recently who just posted a video was Sorry, I'm over here like da 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 da. I think it was JB's Comics. His video quality is fantastical. All right, well, I can't find it, so I will find. Oh, Capital JB Comics. I don't know how many subs he has. Probably 587. But his videos are great. He just posted a CGC comic unboxing 2 hours ago. So a lot of great people in this community. Look at that. Tony Sanders just subbed up Mr. Roboto. Look at that. JB. Wait, you just typed the same thing. Capital JB. So definitely go support each other. If you want to start doing live shows, hit me up. Shoot me a message on Instagram. I love meeting people. A friend of mine that's in Denver, I told him that he's more than welcome. You guys can just jump on my channel whenever you want, because this isn't just for me. This is for everybody. So if you haven't had a chance to get live and be in front of people, you're not quite in front of people, but at first it is kind of nerve-wracking to talk in front of people. Hit me up on Instagram. I would love to have you on a live show if you want to just show some books or talk comics. Rag, hit me up, man. But this place is too important and too valuable for the community to keep people in the shadows. So if you want some spotlight, I mean, I don't have a We Love Comics channel or a Reggie channel, but I'm more than welcome to share what I have and hopefully get you some spotlight. But that is all I got for today. I'm going to hit the gym, and then Comics with Bueller should be live later tonight on his Friday show, and Comic Core is probably on tonight. all that pressure. We Love Comics. I can't even imagine what your monthly budget is for comics. But one thing I really like about your channel, We Love Comics, is that you're not pushy about like your video sponsor, the PGX thing. You see a lot of people talking about the CGC versus CBCS, and I actually really enjoy that you grade your comics using the CBCS kind of grading guideline or Overstreet style, and then you reveal the grade that PGX gave you, and it typically matches up really, really well. And that goes against the whole like, well, if you send it to PGX, you'll get a 9.8 automatically on anything, or it'll be so. You don't see a lot of that perspective. Like, even though I don't know if I would send books to PGX, not because of the reputation, just because I think I like the CGC case more, and I like to keep everything kind of uniform. That's crazy. That's crazy that people don't like you. Wait, people hate me for actually being non-biased. CGC case is the best minus the Newton rings. I'm actually going to be doing a video discussing my experience with CBCS. It is going to kind of be bashing. Not bashing. Everybody has their own experiences. People have had the same experiences with CGC, but it's my preference as to why I switched from CGC or from CBCS to CGC. I'm going to be doing a video on that. But yeah, if anybody wants to do a live show or has any ideas on stuff that they want to just do, I'm always ears. White Whale Comics and I are collaborating right now. Reggie and I have the Comic Wars. We have round 3 hopefully coming up in a little bit. Gorilla Grodd says, check out the Lady Death pinups. One, it's the Lady Death Rider. What? That's crazy. Comics with Bueller, my CGC got smashed. Comics with Bueller, you don't. What CG? I thought you didn't have any CGC. If you have one CGC book and it got smashed, or is that why you don't get graded books anymore? Because that would make me really sad. I'm going to be doing the hunt soon. Dang, Tony Sanders. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Tony Sanders and his crew, Jeffrey Comic-Con and JD have the hunt which is a really cool little series going on. There's so much interaction going on in this community, so there's always something to watch, something to do. I know it takes up a lot of time, but you know, it's definitely worth it. So I guess that is going to be it, gentlemen. I know I ramble forever, so you guys just need to say, like, get out of here, go do something. Yeah, those, once I move into a house and I get out of my apartment, those will be going in a safe most likely, or a basement. So thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you everybody in the chat. If you're watching the replay, thank you for sticking with it and watching. If you like We Love Comics says, throw a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't. And I appreciate that, Mr. Roboto. Thank you all so much for showing up, and I will see you guys all next time.